Yes.
So the first question which you have to do is the difference two positive number. Is four. If the difference of their reciprocal is 4 by 21, find the numbers. Please do it. Please tell me what you got. Anyone who have already done? Are you doing it? Ayan, Adyan,
Ma'am, I can't understand the 4 by 21 part.
there are two numbers. There are two numbers, two random numbers, two positive numbers, whose difference is 4. And difference between their reciprocal is 4 by 24. Reciprocal means if we are having a fraction 2 by 5, and if anyone will say that write the reciprocal of 2 by 5, it will be 5 by 2. Reciprocal means basically I'm saying reciprocal of 2 by 5 will be 5 by 2. While writing the reciprocal, we just take the denominator, write it in the numerator, take the numerator, write it in the denominator, and that's how we get the reciprocal. Okay. So by using the same concept, the reciprocal of those two numbers which you have taken maybe as an assumption, difference between their reciprocal is 4 by 21, and hence we are supposed to find those numbers. Shall I do it over here, or you are trying it?
Ma'am, can you do it?
Can you
Yes,
do it?
sure. So suppose we are having two numbers as a x. One of the number is x, another number is y. Okay, pair of linear equation chapter we have done. So if two numbers are there, two positive numbers are there, we can assume one of them is x, another is y. Now the difference of two positive number is 4. So difference is 4. This is equation number 1. If the difference of their reciprocal is 4 by 21, that means reciprocal of x, x means what? If you are taking x as a positive number, then what is the numerator, what is the denominator? Numerator is x and denominator is 1. Any positive number, think about it. For example, if you are having a positive number 21, can we say that 21 and 21 by 1 is the same thing? And if we have to write the reciprocal of this, we can write it by 1 by 21. Similarly, reciprocal of x by 1 or x, just x is reciprocal of this one will be, who will say?
1 by x.
1 by x. So reciprocal 1 by x, reciprocal 1 by y. Okay, and difference is 4 by 21. Now one more catch is there. Okay, what is that? Suppose you have taken, for example, you are having two positive number. Okay, one of the number is 4, another number is 7. See example I have written. Suppose you are taking two positive number, one of them is 4, another is 7. Okay, now if you will do the reciprocal, or maybe another is 8. If you will do the reciprocal of 4, it will be 1 by 4. And if you will do the reciprocal of 8, it will be 1 by 8. Now 1 by 4 means 1 by 4, if we will do the division, it will be the decimal division. Just I am trying to show you one result. That decimal will be taking over here, and it will be 4 2 times 8 and 4 5 times 20. So 1 by 4, if we will convert it in decimal, it will be 0.25. And 1 by 8, if you will convert it in decimal, it will be 8 1 times 8, then 20, 8 2 times 16, 8 5 times 40. It will be 0.125. Now, if I will ask you which one is the larger, 1 by 4 is bigger one, or 1 by 8 is the bigger?
1 by 4.
1 by 4 is bigger than 1 by 8. Of course, decimal number, how we compare? We compare just number by number. So, in front of decimal, here also 0, there also 0. Fine, let's move ahead. Decimal, there also decimal. After decimal, here 2, there 1. Of course, this is bigger. This is bigger. So why I am doing this much of like all the things example I am taking, and I'm just explaining it, and it is not making sense. I'm explaining it because I want to show it to you that if you have taken two number, Okay, 4 and 8. This is the smaller one and this is the bigger one. And when you did the reciprocal, can you see the smaller one became the bigger one? And the bigger one became the smaller one. Can you see it? Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I wanted to show. That this much of logic. This is mathematics, but more than that, this is logic. Okay, even if I will teach the same concept to the student who is having the understanding of fraction and decimal, they will also be able to understand that yeah, we have two number we are having and one by the same number, one by the other number. Reciprocal they have, like in fraction chapter only reciprocal concept is also there, so yeah, they'll be able to understand the reciprocal also, and I'll be able to explain it to them also, that the smaller number became the bigger one and the bigger number became the smaller one after taking the reciprocal. So if we understand it, if we understand this logic, then while taking the reciprocal we will not write 1 by x minus 1 by y. Okay, we will write 1 by y minus 1 by x, that is 4 by 21. This is the two equations we are having. The first equation is x minus y is 4. The next equation is 1 by y minus 1 by x is equals to 4 by 20. Now we are supposed to solve this two equation. But this is from quadratic equation. Maybe it is from quadratic equation. Let's check it. Okay. Let's check it. So far it seems like it is pair of linear equation and we are supposed to solve it. Let's solve it. Okay. Let's solve it. So far any confusion to anyone?
No.
Let's solve it. So we are having two equations. X minus 5. Aisha, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
See, this is the
Ma'am,
question.
ma'am, when are you starting your new chapter?
Okay, new chapter. Yes, I have informed my team. You are having exam in October, right?
October also, and then, like, we are having test series,
And
revision test.
how many chapter we are still need to cover?
There are two chapters, surface area and areas related to surface.
Okay, I'm informing my team. Please, you also inform them that you need extra classes on this. Okay. So yes, this is the question which I was explaining. I have informed my team, Aisha. You also please from your side you inform our team so that they can
Okay.
arrange extra classes for you. Okay, with me or with any faculty, they will be able to arrange extra classes. Whoever will be available accordingly. So
Okay.
the difference of two positive number is 4. If the difference of their reciprocal is 4 by 21, this is how we have written it. Let's try simplifying it. Difference of their reciprocal, we have written 1 by y minus 1 by x, that is 4 by 21. If we will try using the method of substitution or whatever, before that let's try simplifying equation number 2. Okay, so what will be the LCM for equation number 2? 1 by y minus 1 by x we are having. LCM will be, yes, if I will ask you what
X1.
will be the xy. Okay, in numerator we'll be having x minus 5, that is equals to 4 by 25. Okay, so x minus y is equals to, like this way you can do the multiplication as well. Let's do it. X minus y is nothing multiplied 21 is equals to 4x. Okay, now If x minus y, that is 4, if we will substitute it over here, what are we going to get? X minus y is nothing but 4 from 1. Okay, from 1. 4 into 21 is equals to 4xy. Okay, xy is nothing but this 4 will go to the denominator, just 21. So basically now we are having two equations. One of them is x minus y is 4 and xy is 21, and we will try solving it. We will do the we will apply the method of substitution. You can take out x or maybe y from any one of the equation. You can substitute it in the other equation. Please do it. You will find that we will end up having a quadratic equation which we have to solve. Please check it. Will you be able to solve from here? Check it what we did. Okay, x minus y is 4. 1 by y minus 1 by x is 4 by 21. We just did little bit of simplification for equation number 2, and hence we ended up getting x minus y into 21, this one, is equals to 4xy. And we were thinking now what to do, so we realized that x minus y we are already having in hand. Let's put it over here. Okay, so we have substituted x minus y as a 4. We got xy as a only 21. This xy and x minus y, now basically two proper equation we are having. You will be taking x from any one of the equation or maybe y from any one of the equation, and you can substitute it in the other equation. Let's do it. So we are having x minus y is equals to 4 and xy we are having 21. If you will be taking x is equals to 4 plus y and you will be substituting it in the other equation at the place of x is nothing but 4 plus y multiplied with y is equals to 21. Okay, let's continue. We'll be having 4y plus y square is equals to 21, which is a quadratic equation. That means y square plus 4y minus 21 is equals to 0. Please find the roots of this quadratic equation. Please do it.
7 and 3.
7 and 3. We'll be getting 7 and 3. Let's do it. Yes, 7y minus 3y minus 21 is equals to 0. So 7 and 3, I can see we are getting the factors as a y plus 7 and y minus 3. Okay, so y value we are getting minus 7 and plus 3. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, but here in the question it is clearly written that we need two positive integers or two positive numbers. The difference of two positive number, x is a positive number, y is a positive number. We have done the assumption like that only. So negative number we will not accept that. Y is equals to minus 7, we will reject that, and y is equals to 3, we'll be taking it. Y is equals to 3, we'll be taking this value. Okay, now x also we have to find. So from any one of the equation we can find x. X minus y is 4. Okay, x minus y is 4. X minus 3 is equals to 4. X is equals to 7. So x is 7, y is 3. These are the two positive numbers which subtracted together will generate 4, and the reciprocal of these numbers subtracted together will generate 4 by 21. Is it clear to all of you? Is it
Yes,
clear?
ma'am.
Let me give the next question. A train covered a certain distance at a uniform speed if the train would have been 6 km/h faster, it would have taken 4 hours less than the scheduled time. And if the train were slower by 6 km/h, it would have taken 6 hours more than scheduled time. Find the length of the journey. Length means the distance. Okay, maybe the distance we have to give. Distance between two places. Please read the question very carefully and try doing it. And give me a second. Are you able to do it? Yes. Students, are you able to do it? Can
No,
you
ma'am.
tell me? Okay, just a second. Let's do it. Okay. So here we are having a train. Let's do it. Here we are having a train which is covering a certain distance at uniform speed. What does it mean? Uniform speed. Uniform speed means speed is not changing. Throughout the journey, the speed is same. That's called uniform speed. Okay. So a train is covering a certain distance at uniform speed. In our real life, if we are driving a vehicle or if we are sitting in train or an so you can feel that the speed is changing constantly. The speed is changing, but here the speed is whenever this uniform speed will be there, we'll be just thinking about there is one speed and throughout the journey the same speed is there. Now if the train would have been 6 km per hour faster, this is the like, if it would have been this, then it would have taken 4 hours less. Okay. So we are having a relation between speed, distance and time. Can anyone tell me what is the relation between speed, distance and time?
Speed is equals to distance upon time.
Speed is equals to distance upon time. Okay. There is a certain distance, let's say that x kilometer is there, and a uniform speed is there, let's say y kilometer per hour is the speed. Okay. So a train covered a certain distance at a uniform speed. If the train would have been 6 km per hour faster, so we have taken the uniform speed as a y. If it would be initially, our initial cases, speed is equals to distance by time. From here, if we are thinking about the initial scenario, we are taking the distance as a x, speed as a y, and time we are keeping as a t only. Okay. Now the next statement says that if the train would have been 6 km per hour faster, that means speed is 6 more. Yes or no? Speed is 6 more. 6 km per hour faster means speed is 6 more. It would have taken 4 hours less than the scheduled time. So here time taken is 4 hours less than the schedule. This is the schedule scenario, and this is what after that the statement says that if the speed will be 6 km per hour more, then the time will be less. Of course, you think about it. When you are covering a certain distance from your home to school. Okay. Any day if you will start just running or just going very fast, if you are using any bus, school bus or whatever, if the speed will be more, you will take less time, right? Here also speed is more and the time is less, so it is making sense. In real life also this is how the things works. Okay. So speed is more, time is less for covering the same distance. For covering the same distance. Okay. We are not talking about any other distance. Now this much is clear to us. If the train would have been 6 km per hour faster, it would have taken 4 hours less than the scheduled time. We have written one equation. So initially maybe this was the condition. Just we have taken the assumption, let's represent speed as a y, distance as a x, time as a t. After that we have made one equation. Is it clear so far to everyone whatever we have done over here?
Yes, ma'am.
Is okay. Now let's read it, and after that again one more condition is given. And if the train were slower by 6 kilometer per hour, slower by 6 kilometer per hour. That means the speed is decreasing. Speed is decreasing by 6 kilometer per hour. So there is one more condition. Okay. One more condition is there. If the speed is 6 kilometer per hour less, then it would have taken 6 hours more than the scheduled time. It would have taken 6 hours more than the scheduled time. So we have speed distance time relation. We know speed is equals to distance by time. For the first case, we have used the formula. For the second case, we have used the formula. For the third case, we have used the formula. Okay, and we ended up getting 3 equations. Okay. Now what we have to find the length of the journey. That means x we have to find. X we have to find. Now the first equation is just y is equals to x by t. Maybe we'll be able to use it or maybe not. Okay. Second and third equation. Now in the it seems like it is from linear equation in two variable. Let's see. Maybe after substituting and everything, we will end up having a quadratic equation just like the previous scenario. Let's see. Okay. I also don't know. So let's see. So here we are having equation 1, equation 2, equation 3. Now pair of linear equation in two variable in that particular chapter, you have understood one thing, that whenever we are having equation like x plus y is equals to 24 or x minus y is equals to 12, if two variables are there, x and y, two unknowns are there, then we'll be able to solve for x and y. But if one more variable will be there, z will be there, and here also z will be there, that type of equation till now you have not seen and you have not solved. Okay, 3 variable, you don't know how to deal with that. Here, can you see we are having 3 variables in each and every equation. X is unknown, t is unknown, y is unknown. In the second equation, can you see y is unknown, x is unknown, t is unknown. Can you see that? In the third equation also 3 variables are there. So we will not be able to solve it. Anyhow, we have to make it equation having 2 variable. Then we know how to proceed from there. Method of substitution or maybe method of elimination. Okay. So let's think about it. What can be done? X we have to find. Okay. Can we write t? If we will write t is equals to x by y, or just a moment, let me check. X is equals to t into y. Okay. At the place of x, if we will be writing t into y, will it help? Because we are trying to just keep two variable here at the place of x in the second equation. Now it's completely about solving the equation. See, framing the equation is done. Anyone having any doubt about how we have written these 3 equations? Any confusion? Yes or no? Okay, so I think you don't have any confusion. Let's proceed. X equals to ty. If we will write this x as a ty, we will be having equation having 2 variable, just t and y. Here, if we will write t at the place of x, if we will write ty, we'll be having equation having 2 variable. That is one possibility. Like this is one of the way of solving it. Or if we have already discussed a chapter which is application of trigonometry, can you see in both the equation x is there? So we can think about just eliminating x also. Forget about the case 1 or keep it aside for a while. Case 1, just keep it aside for a while. Can you see equation number 2 and equation number 3? If we will try, we can compare x from both the equation. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's compare comparing x from 1 and 2. Not 1 and 2, 2 and 3. Comparing x from 2 and 3. Here x is y plus 6 multiplied with t minus 4. Okay, this is x which we are having from equation 2. And from 3, x is y minus 6 was already there, which is a single unit. Y minus x, y minus 6, we will not try just separating it and applying distributive property. For now, we will not do it. Multiplied with t plus 6. This is x over here. We are comparing x from 2 and 3. We can write it y plus 6 multiplied with t minus 4 is equals to y minus 6 multiplied with t plus 6. Okay. Now let's open the bracket. Let's multiply it. Can you please tell me what are you getting after doing the multiplication? Anyone? Y multiplied with t will be ty. Y multiplied with 4 will be minus 4y. 6 multiplied with t will be 60. 6 multiplied with 4 will be minus 24. Similarly, y multiplied with t will be yt. Y multiplied with 6 will be 6y. 6 multiplied with t will be minus 60. And 6 multiplied with 6 will be minus 36. Let's continue. So ty, here ty, and there also yt. Okay, there is equality sign in between. Both will cancel out each other. If you will keep it on one side, it will just become 0. Minus 4y is there. Plus 60 is there. Minus 24 is there. Here we are having 6y minus 60 minus 36. Now yt, just let's keep it on one side. So minus 4y is there, minus 6y will be there, plus 60 is there, and from there also 60 we are taking to this side. See the basic calculation also I am only showing to you. Okay, this part you must do it by yourself and you must tell me what will be the final answer, the final equation at least. Okay, minus 4 minus 6, see the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, everything I am doing it over here. Please tell me what we are going to get from here. What will be the equation? Please let me know. After doing all the simplification. Okay.
10 minus 10y
Yes.
plus 12t, and then um one second. Minus 12.
Minus 12.
Okay. This is one of the equation. Let's call it equation number 4. Y and t is there. It looks fine. Okay. It looks like we'll be able to solve this equation, but we need one more equation like this only, which must look like this. So then only we can go ahead and we can try finding. This question consists of 5 marks. So of course we need to work over here. Okay. So the next, what can be done? See, we are having 3 equations in hand. We have just done the comparison of 2 and 3 and we got one equation. Can we do the comparison between 1 and 2 or maybe 1 and 3? Will it be possible to get one more equation? Let's do it. Let's compare equation 1 and 2. Okay. Again, we are going to compare x. X we will be comparing on both sides. Okay. So equation number 1, see carefully, equation number 1, x is ty. And equation number 2, x is y plus 6 into t minus 4. Y plus 6 into t minus 4. And equation number 1, x was ty. Check it. Okay. Comparing 1 and 2. We are just trying to get an equation having 2 variables. And let's do the multiplication. Here we'll be having yt. Here we'll be having minus 4y. Here we'll be having plus 60. Here we'll be having 24. Please tell me the final equation from here. Please tell me the final equation. Will it be 4y minus 60 is equals to minus 24? Is it so?
Yes, ma'am.
Now we have to solve equation 4 and 5 for a y value and t value. Once we will be getting y value and t value, then we can find x directly from equation number 1. That means x is nothing but just the multiplication between the two. I am explaining it from the very beginning. A train covered certain distance, uniform speed. So we have taken speed distance time formula. At first we have written and we have taken the assumption that let's take the uniform speed is y, distance is x kilometer and time is t. This much only we are having for now. After that, if the train would have been 6 km per hour faster, it would have taken 4 hours less. So speed distance time formula we have applied and we have made constructed one more equation. Here also the distance is same throughout the question. We are talking about the same distance. Okay. Now there is one more condition and by from that we have got equation number 3. Now our complete focus will be on solving this 3 equation to take out the value of x. Okay, so we could have taken y and we could have substituted y in the other equation, but when I was about to do so, when I was about to take y as a x by t and I was about to substitute this y in equation number 2 or maybe equation number 3, I realized that this is a fraction. X by t, it is a fraction. And if I will write this x by t in the equation number 2 or 3, like again we'll be having so much of calculation with fractional term. Doing the calculation with just normal calculation is fine, but when you will be having fraction, there are more chances that you will end up doing mistake while taking the LCM, while talking about numerator, denominator and all. That's why I have not taken y. I just took x is equals to ty and that ty I have substituted in equation 2. Okay, or 2 and 3 we have done the comparison. So basically so many ways are there to solve this equation. This x is equals to ty you can substitute in equation number 2, you will be getting one equation. And the same x is equals to ty you substitute in equation number 3, you will be getting a new equation. Now the both the new equation which you have got, you have to solve it for t and y and at last you have to find x. However, here we have done the comparison of equation 2 and 3, okay, which was like quite lengthy.